Coach Massi here with Coach Massi Jr. from M2 Speed, Strength, and Performance with another episode of Move Your Feet. Today, as you can tell, we're representing our physical therapy partners at Haven Physical Therapy, and we literally threw a crew together because we owe some content and footage to PB, so we're going to take care of this today. So Matt and I are here today to talk about the Maximal A.O.D.
Snatch.
Power,
I got you.
Rip Snatch. There's a lot of words in there, but when we say A.O.D., we're talking about angle of deflection, and today for that we're going to be using the tsunami bar. So this accomplishes a lot. It really takes a look at your force, your repetitive power production, your speed, stability. It's a multi-pronged, multifaceted exercise that we really like, and we encourage you guys to follow up with emails as usual to ask us more questions and we can expound upon it. But first thing we're going to explain is we're going to talk about really the angle of deflection and kind of let you guys understand what that is, okay? So, Maddie, just get behind the bar, and all you're going to do is just hold the bar down in front of you. Good. So as he stands up, just hold it. Good. Just stand up straight and just hold the bar down. Okay. So if you can see against his black pants, there's a white mark. That represents the center of the bar. The difference or the relationship between the center of the bar and the very ends of the bar would indicate the angle of deflection or how much that bends. So that's what we're going to be looking at during this as the maximal angle of deflection power rip snatch. Now, oscillation, amplitude, speed, and stability training is very important for athletes. But today we're going to concentrate on just that angle of deflection, and we'll take a look at the oscillation and amplitude as he performs the movement. So once again, maximal AOD, angle of deflection, power rip snatch, because it's going to be repetitive power. So I'm going to get out of the way, and Matt's going to demonstrate about 4 reps of this. He slams it down on the quads. Boom, and bang. Good. Perfect. And rest. So, not a lot of weight for him, but what we were trying to demonstrate is you guys can actually slow this footage down and take a look at that angle of deflection. The difference or the relationship between the center of the bar and the very end of the bar. How much of a bend or a curve there is really is what we're talking about. So that's the angle of deflection. Oscillation is the movement around the center point or that very end point of the bar, and the amplitude would be the length or the magnitude of that oscillation. So we really like this movement for generating repetitive power, and Matt does it really well, but when people are novices and kind of work at this, they're going to be falling all over. I mean, it does challenge your balance and proprioception, correct? Yeah. Right? So why don't we do this? Let's do 4 more reps, and then I want you to stop at the top and hold it overhead on your 4th rep, okay? So he lifts it, and he's just banging it on the quads, and when he gets there, boom. Good. So now I'm taking a look from the sagittal view, you could rest, to see how he maintains his posture, how he maintains the control, and basically take a look at his landing spots. If people are falling all over, probably not a great idea to get them to this. This is probably the second part. I should say this is only the first regression. The ultimate regression is just making them do some form of a snatch and do 1 rep at a time. But we really like this. As you can see, you can move this bar at speed. Your variables would be adding resistance, right, to make it more difficult, to encourage that angle of deflection, and depending upon the sport or the position, you're going to also concentrate on the more resistance to actually have to rip through that angle of deflection and really generate that cyclic power and that force. And also, let's not forget, Maddie, let's not underestimate the ground reaction forces that we're contending with in managing the bar. So, until next time, Coach Matt Massi, Coach Guy Massi from M2 Speed, Strength, and Performance with another episode of Move Your Feet. Greatness is forged, not fabricated, and that's your day.